Always try to make room for God in your life. You know, the reason why sometimes our life feels upside down or we feel like we don't have a sense of direction is because we don't spend enough time in the presence of God. So therefore you're not hearing his voice. You don't know what he's trying to tell you. You don't know where he's telling you to go. You don't have strategy because you're just filled with a lot of distractions. And that is also something that God has been teaching me, because you know sometimes you get caught up in life and just the things that are going on around you, like you don't have time for anything else, or you don't try to make time for anything else. But you have to try to make time for God, because that's how you're going to progress in life, truth be told. Believe it or not, God has the blueprint for your life. So if you don't have a relationship with him, if you don't know him, you're going to feel very confused in your life. You're going to feel like you're going in a circle. So that is why it's important to make time for God, because he shows you where you need to go, what you need to do. He gives you the strategies, because the closer you get to him, the more he reveals things to you and the more things start to make sense. To when Jesus went to visit Martha, and you know she was so busy preparing, you know, everything, because you know Jesus is coming here, I got to get everything prepared. But when Jesus was actually there, she was still busy preparing. But Mary, she was like, you know what, he's already here, I'm gonna sit and listen and take in what he has to say. And that's many of us. A lot of times, you know, Jesus is calling you to come near. He's giving you that nudge, but you're so distracted by what's going on around you, by what you're going through, that you know you ignore it. And then you may wonder, why isn't things progressing? Why do I feel confused? And that's because you keep ignoring the nudge that he has placed on your spirit, and you know you're just going further and further away from him when you ignore that nudging that he has placed upon your spirit. Because the more you ignore him is the less you will feel him trying to, you know, tug you.